So I just started some seeds indoors with my biodegradable seed starting pots. I got them from Dollar General, and I got the seeds that I planted here. One came from Walmart, the other one came from uh, Dollar General as well, or Dollar Tree. And the one on the left is the purple tomatillos. The one on the right is sunflower lemon queens. Now, I did make my own seed starting mix. I used sifted compost and worm castings and some ground cinnamon because I was reading something about the ground cinnamon can help with seeds and stuff, and it's good to add in your garden. So I figured, okay, I'll add that to my seed starting mix. And the purple tomatillo seeds, I couldn't believe how small they were. Hang on, I'll show you how small they are. Yeah, gotta move that out of the way, but they were real tiny little things. There they are. And look how tiny those things are. And I top dressed them with some worm castings, and I put the newspaper underneath this because when I was filling up the pots, I didn't want the seed starting mix to spill all over the place. It'd be easier just to dump back in the bag. But like I said, I added some worm castings to the top to help get the plants a little more, the seeds, not as a top dressing also, but also give them a little extra nutrients, even though there was already some mixed in there. And this is what my seed starting mix looks like. It's sifted compost, ground cinnamon, and worm castings mixed all together. And the purple tomatillos, it says on the back, it'll germinate in 7 to 10 days. The sunflowers will take 10 to 14 days, which is like 2 weeks. And I'm going to put them underneath my grow light and give them some water to spray them with, and then see if they germinate or not. And also, I planted one day, I took the eye off of a potato and put in some pure worm castings, and then of course I covered it up a little bit more with some worm castings, and here's the results. That little green thing right there in the cup at the bottom is actually the eye of the potato actually growing in pure worm castings, and eventually I'll transplant it into a potting soil mix I'll make up myself, and then I will see if I can get it produced. My first ever try with potatoes, it was red potatoes. I used the tubes to grow with. I mixed up some Eco Scraps garden soil, and I had some of that black cow manure. I mixed some of that together. Don't remember how much I mixed together in it, and I'm certain I put worm castings in that as well, or I just I did find an earthworm outside that was a real good size one. I put him in there to see if he would live, and I got this bag off of Amazon. It was some kind of compost bag where it had a zipper on the top. You could unzip it at the top, and it had like a little flap you can open and close where it could get some air and stuff. It was made out of like same type of material tarps are made out of, and I planted the tubes in there with that mixture. And one day I went out there to check on the worm. The worm was doing good, and I actually had a red potato growing in it. But this was a very long time ago. But we will see if they will germinate or not.